Hi, and welcome to my channel. Today, we're gonna visit one of the most exciting places in Budapest, the Gellerth Baths. Not just a place for leisure and relaxation, but a true masterpiece of Art Nouveau architecture set in landscape, a joy for both eyes and body. The story of the Gellerth Baths, Budapest's crown jewel of relaxation. If there's one thing Budapest does better than almost anywhere else in the world, it's bathing. Not just any bathing, mind you. We're talking about centuries of spa tradition, healing mineral waters, and a culture that treats soaking in a hot pool as both an art form and a national pastime. So, let's dive, figuratively for now, into the story of one of Budapest's most iconic thermal baths, the Gellerth Baths. The City of Baths. Budapest didn't get the nickname the City of Spas by accident. Underneath the city flows one of Europe's richest networks of thermal springs, over 120 of them, bubbling up with mineral-rich water that naturally stays between 21 and 78 degrees Celsius. These hot waters have been soothing aching muscles since ancient times. The story starts with the Romans, who were the first to recognize the potential of these springs around the 1st century AD when they established the settlement of Aquincum in what's now northern Budapest. They built elaborate bathhouses and healing sanctuaries, basically ancient wellness centers. Then came the Ottoman Turks in the 16th century. They didn't just conquer, they also soaked. The Turks brought with them the hammam culture, domed bathhouses, hot and cold pools, and a love for ritual bathing that still echoes through Budapest today. Some of their original baths, like Rudas and Kirali, are still open and operating. The birth of Gellerth Baths. Now, fast forward to the early 20th century, the golden age of spa culture. Budapest was booming. Art Nouveau was in full swing, and Europe's upper classes were all about taking the waters. In 1918, on the Buda side of the river, at the foot of Gellerth Hill, the elegant Hotel Gellert and its baths officially opened their doors. The site, though, had been known for centuries for its healing spring waters. As early as the Middle Ages, there was a bath here called the Muddy Baths. Not the most glamorous name, but it got the point across. People believed the mineral-rich mud and water could heal everything from joint pain to skin problems. Even during the Turkish period, there was a small bath here, known as Açık İlaç, meaning spa of the sick. So, when the city decided to build a grand modern spa and hotel on that very site, it was already a legendary location for healing. A masterpiece of Art Nouveau. The Gellerth Baths are not just a place to bathe, they're a work of art. The building, designed by architects Artur Sebastian, Armin Hegedus, and Isidora Sturk, is one of the finest examples of Hungarian Art Nouveau architecture. Step inside and you're instantly transported to another era. Picture this: stained glass windows filtering soft light, ornate mosaics shimmering under domed ceilings, ceramic tiles in turquoise and gold, and marble statues of mythological figures watching over the pools. It's like bathing inside a piece of jewelry. The main indoor pool, with its colonnades and skylit ceiling, looks like it was made for royalty. And in a way, it was. Over the decades, the Gellerth Baths hosted celebrities, politicians, and countless travelers in search of Budapest's signature combination of luxury and relaxation. The healing waters. The magic of the Gellerth Baths isn't just in the architecture, it's in the water. The baths are fed by natural thermal springs from Gellerth Hill, which rise from deep underground limestone layers. The water contains minerals like calcium, magnesium, sodium, sulfate, fluoride, and hydrogen carbonate. Basically a wellness smoothie, but for your skin and joints. Different pools are kept at different temperatures, typically ranging from about 35 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius, so you can pick your level of steamy comfort. The waters are believed to help with arthritis, circulation problems, spinal issues, and joint pain. There's even a section for medical treatments, including therapeutic massages, mud packs, and weight baths, where you float while being gently stretched underwater. And yes, Budapest takes this very seriously. The city actually has doctors who specialize in balneology, the science of therapeutic bathing. So what's it actually like to visit? You start by walking into the Grand Hall, buying your ticket, and making your way to the changing cabins, charming little wooden booths that feel like something out of the 1920s. Once you've wriggled into your swimsuit, you step into a world of warm mist and echoing splashes. The indoor pools are mesmerizing, especially the main hall with its rows of pillars and Art Nouveau details. The thermal pools are divided by gender in some sections, a tradition that has evolved over time. And there's also a co-ed area. If you venture outside, you'll find the outdoor wave pool, which was a novelty when it opened in the 1930s. The waves still roll on every 30 minutes, to the delight of kids and adults alike. There's also a rooftop terrace, saunas, steam rooms, and a variety of spot treatments, ranging from massages to mud wraps, all while surrounded by some of the most beautiful bathhouse decor in the world. War, recovery, and modern times. Like much of Budapest, the Gellerth Baths didn't escape the turmoil of the 20th century. During World War II, the building suffered heavy damage. Bombings destroyed parts of the roof and interiors. But the baths were painstakingly restored after the war, returning to their original splendor. Over the years, the facilities were modernized, but the building kept its historical charm. In the 2000s, major renovations brought back the brilliance of its stained glass and mosaics, making it as dazzling as it was a century ago. Today, the Gellerth Baths remain a symbol of Budapest's spa culture, a blend of natural wonder, art, and old-world luxury. Fun and lesser-known facts. The Gellerth Baths and Hotel were once one of the most luxurious spa hotels in Europe. In the interwar period, it hosted statesmen, actors, and aristocrats. The wave pool, added in 1927, was a cutting-edge attraction at the time. The wave machine still operates with its original mechanism. Many films and commercials have been shot here. The dramatic architecture makes it a favorite for directors looking for an elegant, old-world atmosphere. The bath's water composition changes slightly depending on rainfall and geological activity, meaning no two baths are exactly the same. The bath's location at the foot of Gellerth Hill ties into a deeper legend. Saint Gellert, who the hill is named after, was martyred there in the 11th century. His statue now overlooks the city just above the baths. The hotel and bath complex were originally built together, allowing guests to walk straight from their rooms down into the spa, the ultimate definition of room service. The spirit of bathing and Budapest. What's remarkable about places like the Gellerth Baths isn't just their beauty, it's how deeply they're woven into Budapest's culture. For locals, going to the baths isn't just a treat, it's part of everyday life. People come to relax, socialize, play chess in the water, and catch up with friends. It's where the generations meet. You might see teenagers laughing in the wave pool and elderly Hungarians quietly soaking, side by side. There's a kind of timeless rhythm to it. The architecture may be grand, the water ancient, but the spirit of the baths, that mix of community, health, and pleasure, feels eternally fresh. Conclusion. So next time you're in Budapest, don't just visit the Gellerth Baths. Immerse yourself, literally and figuratively. Let the mineral waters do their work, admire the Art Nouveau splendor, And imagine all the centuries of bathers who came before you, Romans, Turks, aristocrats, and travelers alike, all united by the same simple joy, the healing power of a really good soak. Because in Budapest, taking a bath isn't just about getting clean, it's about touching a piece of history. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more new videos. See you soon!